The other day, Tipster and Rich, I guess, had a face-off, confrontation on the internet, and I was at Retropalooza, so I didn't get to watch it while it was happening live. But Tipster put him in his place, and I wanted to give my reaction on it. I'm literally like behind, so let's go ahead and let's just watch. This is when Tipster calls into Rich.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Rich, how's it going, buddy?
It's going good. So what's
No,
up, man?
it's not going good, Rich. It's going fucking terrible for you. You're literally melting down. This was the same time he was melting down on that Minxie or Minxie. I don't even know the username, but he literally was seething at this video that's on screen from a month ago, like melting down. And then he was on the phone with Keem, and I think he got on the phone with Jay. Like, he was nuts this weekend. He's lost it, and he thinks he's winning. Like, he's literally not winning at all.
I talk to you about?
Dude, what are you doing? You do these live streams like every fucking night. And
Look at that. If you look on the bottom, he's literally shaking his hand. He's like fucking livid.
Just make yourself look like a goddamn clown.
Look at that, shaking it.
How am I making myself look like a clown here? By all means, explain to me.
Over here, like spending hours.
Take a cope sip. That's what we call it, a soap sip. Every time he drinks, that's him coping. He literally chugs to cope. These are cope sips, guys. And he still has me on the bottom as his little avatar or his little screen thing. He's nuts. I don't know why he thinks he's winning, and honestly, I don't know how anybody continues to support him, but let's watch.
Hours on stream, coping and seething, just making yourself look like a retard, dude.
He's definitely looking like a retard.
Like, how do you think this is helping you in your current situation?
It's not.
Everyone else is making money off my name. Why can't I?
And nobody said you can't. We're just saying you look retarded while you're doing it. We're telling you to get off the internet and take care of your mental health, spend time with your family, which is not a diss. That's not a joke on your kids. I'm just saying, hey, hang out with them instead of being on the internet looking like a fucking retard.
I mean, like, that. I mean, fair, sure. Like, get your bag or whatever. But like, I don't understand why you think it's a good idea to make yourself look like a clown like this.
And trust me, he looks like such a clown that Kino Casino and LolCow are literally banking off of him. And just this week alone, I was banking off of him as well.
This is not making me look like a clown.
Like the majority.
He's so self-delusional. Like, he's no self-awareness to think that he doesn't look like a clown at all. If somebody's in his ear, listen to me. If you're one of his supporters, Jostler, Toro Express, I guess Intro Guy, any of his friends that might be mutual friends, if you're thinking in any shape, form, or fashion that you're helping him by encouraging him to clap back, please stop. Stop. He's looking terrible.
Majority of the people in the chat are here just to shit on you, bro.
The majority of people in my chat are coming from other channels, if you know what I mean. You know.
Yeah, that was a self-felt. He has no viewership anymore. If you go to his comment section, he's literally being destroyed in the comments.
Know that. Come on.
Like, I don't understand what you think this is gonna accomplish, dude. Because
Nothing.
Like, look, I had empathy for you because like you weren't in a great mental headspace because of what was going on with your daughter,
and yeah, I was initially that way too. But he soon showed his true colors. He became mask off when he started attacking everybody. The daughter thing's just a shield now. Anything involving his kids is just a shield now. 110%.
Like, obviously the
Pause.
Look at that. He doesn't let anybody finish. Let's go. Look at this. This is what he did to me on LolCow. When somebody's talking and giving a point and it's going to a direction that he doesn't like, he's worse than a CNN presidential debate monitor. This guy will pause, let me finish, let me talk. He never lets anybody talk. Watch.
Accomplished, dude, because like, look, I had empathy for you because like you weren't in a great mental headspace because of what was going on with your daughter, and like obviously the following.
Pause. Follow up with that. This has nothing to do with that. Don't do the boilerplate shit. What does me?
It does have everything to do with it. Ever since that whole situation and you've started melting down and flip-flopping from wanting to do YouTube or not, you've become a head case and you have clear mental issues. We just want you to get better. I don't have to like you to want you to get better.
No, I'm just talking about because like I had empathy for you, and then the other day you start like throwing jabs at me for no fucking reason. I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Yep. The other day, Tipster got some strays. He just said that Tipster was a cuck, and whatever you want to say about Tipster, you know, whether you agree with his views or not, or that his content's divisive, or that he's made mistakes in the past, he did nothing to Review Tech USA, and Review Tech was just like, you're a cuck, blah, 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 and all this bullshit, and started taking it out on him when Tipster literally made a video saying that he hopes things get better for him. So, yeah.
Dude, you went on and simped and we're going, I know Becky Boop because you don't know her at
No,
all.
no, you started talking shit before.
Him and Becky have been friends for a long time, by the way. I remember she used to be on his channel regularly, and they used to make videos together regularly.
Before I went on that
Dude,
fucking stream.
no,
The reason I went on that
didn't.
stream is because you started talking shit, bro. This is what
You
you
were
do, is
on
you
that
just like
stream.
randomly burn bridges with like everyone, and you just make yourself look like an asshole.
And that's 110% fucking facts.
Would you
This
like
is why
me
you
to-
don't have anyone left,
Can I
dude,
talk?
because
Can I talk, you fat fuck?
Look at that. Look at him just melting down. Can I talk, you fat fuck? Like, that's the problem, is when people start talking and making their points with him again. When I was on Local Live, he kept interrupting, kept saying, let me talk, started name calling, started insulting, started calling me a simp, started going personal. He had fucking Tommy C there interrupting me as well. It was like I was literally like a 3 against 1. And that's why he wants people to go on his shows, by the way, so he can control the fucking narrative, so that he can control when people talk or when they don't. That's the reason why he wants people to go on his show.
What,
sure,
you
go
were
ahead.
on there-
What do you got to say, bro? What do you got to say?
You were on there sipping for her before I even said anything.
I was simping. I
I don't think he knows what the word simp means, by the way.
was
Yes.
simping.
That's all you do.
That's all
You're
I
like-
do.
You were like, I know she's.
You
a
also
sweet
gonna tell me
person.
about?
This is the guy that sent dick videos to girls that have come out and said they've gotten videos and photos in the past and gotten DMs from his ex-fiancée. He was exposed literally the other day for lying about that.
How I cheat on my wife? Is that what you're gonna tell me next?
Damn.
Well, you hit on everyone on God's green earth with your wife.
I hit on people. Okay, so you bought into the bullshit that a bunch of retards on the internet said, and you just like parroted it like.
No, I
Word
bought
for
into
fucking word.
I bought into the actual receipts. So you're okay. So pause. If you're going with that mindset,
Pause. Again, take a drink every time Review Tech USA says pause.
you're buying into the bullshit about me. So that makes you a
What
fucking
is there to
retard.
buy into? Like, you literally are doing all this shit on the internet for everyone to see, make yourself look like a fucking moron, dude.
See, that he thinks it's everybody but him, by the way. That's how Review Tech USA has been acting. It's everybody but him.
Am I making myself look like a moron, refuting what people are talking about?
Zero
You
awareness.
lose your mind and have mental breakdowns every fucking night on stream. You delete your channel
Facts.
because, like, I don't
No,
know, you're bitching that like you don't get enough views or stuff
Facts.
anymore. Your channel
Hey,
died
no,
because of you,
stop-
bro.
Stop talking. And let-
Again, he asked people a question, and then in the middle of them answering, he literally yells and says, stop talking. Rich, are you a retard? Did your parents not teach you how to communicate and how to have a conversation where people talk and get their sentence and their point across? Like, look.
Night on stream, you delete your channel because, like, I don't know, you're bitching that like you don't get enough views or stuff anymore. Your channel
Hey,
died
no,
because of you,
stop-
bro.
Stop talking and let me finish. First off, you don't know the
Let him finish. Let us finish. That's why the other day, some jackass fag was in my chat. Oh, well, if Rich went on right now, would you not go on his show? No, I wouldn't. He had his chance when we went on Local Live. I'm not going to let him interrupt me and say, let me finish, let me finish, let me finish. That's what he does. He doesn't let people finish. And then he interrupts, he yells, he acts like a fucking maniac. He can't handle a fucking conversation to save his life. He's probably the biggest child I've met in my life. He's literally Eric Cartman. He's literally Eric Cartman. And he's getting worse and worse by the day.
reasons that I deleted my channel.
So
Shut
what
the
was the
fuck up.
reason? Tell me what the reason was then.
I'm not telling you live on stream.
So
There's
now
a
he's
reason
gonna
besides
type.
getting the channel
He's going to type to Tipster the reason why. What came out was he got a warning about invalid click activity or something along those lines. So he was scared of losing his monetization. He was scared of losing his monetization. So that's why he deleted the channel, which I think is still a bad excuse. Now he's going to tell Tipster not to leak it, that if he leaks it, he swears. What are you going to fucking do if he would have leaked it? Anyways, that's all null and void because this asshole, this idiot, leaked his own fucking excuse that he was trying to hide anyway. You can't help this guy. He's a fucking moron.
taken down, but which would have fucked me, that I got rid of it. I wasn't using it for anything anymore.
What could be so bad that you can't talk about it on stream?
He's gonna
because
expose
I don't
his own
want it to
self
happen
anyway.
to this fucking live stream channel.
And now everybody knows that you had invalid click activity. So if trolls wanted to come out and do something against you, they could do it.
Really, Tipster? You coming out here with bravado when you would simp for anyone with
Type
a
it in the
vagina.
chat then.
What does simping with anybody have to do with anything in this conversation? You see, that's what he does. And he did the same thing to me when we were trying to debate about the problems that we had with each other. He turns into this person's a simp, this person's a simp. That's it. They simp for them. That's all he fucking does. And when he turns out he's the biggest simp of them all.
You don't have to say it on stream. Type it in the chat. It doesn't have to be public for anybody. Tell me in the chat. Type it in. We're in the Discord chat. You can type it privately.
So he's going to type it, and then eventually he exposes it
I won't
anyway.
say anything.
You really won't say anything?
No, I swear.
I would have said it. Fuck you, Rich. This guy doesn't need any loyalty because he has no loyalty to anyone. None.
I swear to Christ, if you say anything, Tipster.
I swear to God.
What were you going to do if he said anything? Fuck you. That's a threat. That's against TOS. You weren't going to do shit. You weren't going to do shit.
I won't say anything.
So he takes the time to type it, don't say anything, Tipster, and then he ends up revealing it anyway at the end of his live stream. Like, he literally shows it. All of his detractors took a screenshot of it. He literally owned his fucking self. This guy that has tech in his username has no concept of running tech or producing anything. He constantly opens his own fucking mouth.
One of a few reasons.
So if that was a concern of yours, and I won't say
one of few reasons, by the way, along many other things that he hasn't revealed yet, but that's probably the biggest one.
What you told me, why not just hide the channel instead of like privating it? Because the thing is like, or instead of deleting it.
Because I said this before too. It was a part of my past. I was never going to go back to it, and I wanted to move on from it.
You know why it's a part of his past? You know why he says ReviewTechUSA doesn't represent who he is anymore? It's because that's when he was actually not lazy, when he wasn't a fat, high off his mind sloth, when he wasn't somebody that was wanting to just sit there and watch Darkside Phil. That's when he actually had heart, when he built his own platform of 1 million+ subs.
But at least, like, if you hide it, right? Like, let's say later down the line, for some reason, you just like, you know what, I want to bring the channel back. Like, then you can bring it back.
No,
but like,
I already talked to Tommy C about this. We agreed. Once your channel's dead, it's dead.
I respectfully disagree. My channel was fucking dead, and now I'm getting more views than I've ever gotten in my channel's history. I'm slated to get more views ever in this year than I did at my biggest year, which was 2020. And I've been getting a lot more subscribers. I'm on the way to 100K, and I put 2 years of work behind it. 2 years of hard work, cultivating a new community, finding a niche, talking about topics that I care about, and I brought my channel back from the dead. This guy didn't have respect for any of his 1 million subs to do that. And even then, his channel wasn't dead. It was still doing just enough to where he could be making passive income off of it. But he's lazy. And talking to Tommy C about whether a channel's dead or not, no offense, Tommy C's not the biggest and best guy to be talking about that stuff. Just saying.
Tommy C said the same thing, so stop it. That's not how it works, dude. What is it?
So you're just, what you're saying is you're not willing to put in the effort.
No, he's not. Like, he's not willing to put in the effort.
I'm putting my effort into other things that you don't have to worry
about. Because I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at my.
That's how it is with him. Oh, well, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, it's not your business, but everybody else's business is his business.
My own metrics, and I'm seeing differently. It's a slow process to rebuild a channel for sure, but like I'm rebuilding a channel with my own like new audience or whatever. Like you can do it. It takes time and a lot of hard fucking work, but it can be done.
Yeah, I did it. It took me about 2 years.
But I don't give a shit about doing that anymore.
So you're just willing to like turn your back on all your fans that help you grow your platform just because
Yeah, that's what it is. But look, he's getting called out again. Every time he gets called out, no, that's when he panics.
Oh, you're gaslighting and saying that.
That's his new favorite term, by the way. You're gaslighting. You're gaslighting. Nobody else in this planet gaslights more than ReviewTechUSA, and that's facts. Take that to the bank, baby.
Gaslighting. I don't think you know what that word means. Do you know what the word gaslighting means, dude?
He doesn't
but
know.
you're saying that I don't care about my fans.
He doesn't.
So I don't want to make YouTube videos anymore.
He
No,
doesn't
but
care.
like you could have at least like left the channel there for like them to like watch the videos later, or like I said, even if you wanted to like maybe you said you had your problems, that your concerns that you expressed to me in DMs here with the channel, why not just hide it? And then like I said, okay, let's put it this way,
Because that takes him having a brain. He doesn't have a brain.
a few months goes by and you decide, oh shit, I really fucked up, I probably shouldn't have.
That's gonna
deleted the
happen.
channel.
Guys,
you can't go back now. But if
110%, that will eventually happen within the next 8 months. He's going to regret having deleted his channel. And if he brings it back, oh, look at me, I was listening to my fans.
you hid the channel, you could go back if you decided to go back.
Tipster,
You see what I mean?
But no, I don't, because I don't care about that channel. And after I tried doing several things with it,
I don't
and it didn't work
understand.
out, I knew it was time to move on.
I don't understand why he's given up so bad. And everything, like, you could at least try on your live streams too. He doesn't try in his streams. All he does is sit there and cry and moan about what he wants to do, watch DSP, cry about me, cry about Jay, cry about Lolcow. Like, it's like a woe is me. All he does now is just cope and seethe. Like why doesn't he just try to be entertaining? Like, he's given up on everything.
I genuinely think like you're like, I don't know what's going on. You're mentally unwell or something, so you're not making like very good decisions.
That's
I
it.
honestly feel like, you know, a few months goes by and you're gonna regret this, dude.
He will.
I really truly feel that way.
Okay, your feelings, you also feel that Becky Boop is a great person. So
This is what I don't get. If Becky Boop wasn't a great person, why was Rich off and on with her since 2008? Why was Rich talking about moving in with her? Why was Rich in love with her if she's not a great person? See, that's the thing is, no, Rich, you're the person that's not great. You're the one that has a problem with everybody. Look at the common denominator here, dude. It's you.
I mean, yeah, her and I have been friends for like a long time. So
you were friends with Keffels. How'd that go?
What does Keffels have to do with anything? Whether you like her or not? And weren't you friends with Keffels? Weren't you literally flirting with her and wanting to fucking literally like dry hump her ass when you were interviewing her on your channel?
I heard you on the other day on stream say that we're not friends anymore, and that's not true.
Yep.
But how did that go for you? How did that go for your reputation?
What's it have to do with anything?
I don't care about what it did for my reputation. At the end of the day, like who I have a relationship with, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about it. Some of us don't give a shit.
And this is the guy that says people gaslight him. He literally was just trying to gaslight Tipster right there with that Keffels comment. And it had nothing to do with it. You know why he did it? Because it took the heat off of him. He likes to fucking project, reflect, and twist stuff around and go into semantics and arguments that have nothing to do with the situation when he's losing. That's a defense mechanism of him.
What like the internet thinks about us.
Well, apparently, so you just saying, hey, you know, she's a scam artist. I'm still going to work with her.
I don't know what's up with your mic, but you sound.
You literally had not one, but 2 or 3 interviews with Tommy Tallarico, and on one of them you were decked out in a Miko clothing, and you were talking about being friends with scam artists.
Like really far away, I can't even barely hear you,
dude. Like, yeah,
it's because his boom mic is broke.
I didn't have my mic down. My apologies. I was used to talking through this. You have 0 legs to stand on with this, dude. It does.
Pot calling the kettle fucking black.
My choices for how I took my.
I don't know, man. I'm not the one who deleted my channel. My channel still exists.
Fucking W Tipster on that fucking clapback.
That's cool. That's great. Congratulations on keeping your channel. Did you ever get to 1 million subs?
I never wanted to get to 1 million subs. I wasn't trying to become like YouTube famous or whatever. I was just enjoying a hobby that I had.
Listen, you put up a
not
video.
ever.
You see that? He reflects when he fucking deflects, reflects, whatever you call, projects everything. He's so insecure. When the hot seat's on him, now he's trying to attack Tipster. Oh, did you get 1 million subs? Oh, you're friends with them. Like now he's trying to make it about Tipster instead of owning up to himself or keeping the conversation about him or answering questions about himself. That's all he does. He's a fucking joke. This guy is a joke. Why do people like him?
But not everybody's
Look,
motivated by
it's all-
fame and money and stuff like that. Some of us just make content because we like to make content.
So
The
is that
money's
why
just a
you-
bonus.
Yep.
Why do people never let me talk when I'm about to make a point? So is that why you put up a disingenuous fake?
Because you asked him a fucking question, you idiot. Why do you keep going to the, oh, people don't let me talk. People don't let me talk. Pause a second. This guy has no communication skills at all.
Pro LGBTQ video where you were drinking and saluting to Dylan Mulvaney, which was like the worst acting
was-
ever.
Isn't this guy progressive? Why is he insulting LGBTQ and Dylan Mulvaney and all this? Didn't this guy have a meltdown on side scrollers against Stuttering Craig and the gay co-hosts that were on there for having Melanie Mack on, and he's over here insulting Dylan Mulvaney? Pick a side, Rich. Are you pro LGBTQ or are you gonna insult Tipster for Dylan Mulvaney? Tell me about that. This guy's a fucking hypocrite, and he tries to fucking change whatever fucking logic or beliefs he has if it fucking benefits him or if it takes the hot seat off of him. That's what it is. This guy has no fucking spine.
Fake and disingenuous. What do you
Everything
mean?
about you. Yes, it absolutely was. Dude,
So
you're a clout-
so you
dude, you're
can't
a
you can't
clout
make
chaser.
so you can't make a valid argument. So you're just gonna call me like a grifter? Is that the angle? you're
That's
going
what
with?
he's doing.
That's not a.
And that's what he does to right wingers too. Me, Melanie Mack, Smash, he's done that. Stuttering Craig. That's all he does. He has no argument on anything ever.
That's a very valid argument.
Can you explain to me where the grift is then? Because I literally like lost my career by standing by my fucking principles, and I
You
still
s-
haven't backed down.
You
Yep.
wanted Keffels to fart in your fucking mouth. You stood by nothing.
You know,
How does that make somebody a grifter? How does that make somebody a grifter? Why does he have to go gross? Why does he always have to go into like an insult? Why does he always have to go into some kind of weird sexual thing with farts and ass and stuff like that? Like imagine wanting people to take you seriously as a human being, and that's your argument. This guy's a joke. Again, why do people like this guy?
no, that's really fucking weird. Like, what is it with you people and like fantasizing about my relationship with like my friends? Like, you're the
Exactly.
only one that's thinking that
Dude,
way.
you
It's really
literally-
fucking
dude,
weird.
You literally get caught publicly on Twitter simping for chicks all the time. Stop it.
This guy literally just had not one but two ladies come out and say, hey, I had a relationship and they were sexual and intimate and there were sexting and pictures involved. But he gets pissed off when people say that. And he just got exposed for lying the other day by Tattooed Chick 14, who confirmed that there was a video. And then he gaslit her to feeling bad about going on Locale Live. And this guy has the fucking virtue signaling grand moral grandstand to stand up and fucking call Tipster a simp.
All the time. I'm not talking. You were literally.
Aren't you the one that's been in a lot of girls' DMs too? By the way,
Damn.
What are you
Damn.
talking- Whoa. Oh,
I
who's
know
DMs
you've been in a lot of girls' DMs.
And you know why
I
he
know this
knows?
for a fact.
Oh,
You know why he knows? Because a lot of those girls are probably also talking to Tipster. Ladies, we all know which one of you are all parasocial and which ones of you always talk to guys. We know it. And I'm sure Tipster's seen some stuff by Review Tech USA that these girls are sharing. Rich, don't trust any of these girls. I'm just telling you, it will come out.
Better hope they don't come forward and prove that you're lying when you say you're not.
Oh, they will. More
Who-
stuff's
whose
going to come
DMs
out.
Have I been in? And what if
it's
I've
not
had
my place. It's
conversations-
not my place to
All
say,
right.
so I'm not going to
No,
say.
no,
but you
no.
better
Oh, he 100% knows which girls. He knows because that's why he's not saying.
hope these girls don't come forward.
No. You said so. Say
Look, see, he's not going to take that answer from Tipster, but we have to take Review Tech's answers where he doesn't want to answer shit or say thing.
things. That
I mean,
they said
even
I said.
Jay, who said he had
Say
access
things,
to your
pause,
account, said that he
pause,
saw you in DMs with girls.
Pause. Stop.
Pause. There's the
pontificating. Say
pause
something
again.
That they said that I said was terrible. Right now. You don't have to say a name. You could just say it right now.
I don't
Say
know
it.
what the fuck you said to them, but like I know you were sliding in the DMs with girls. So like,
So what?
how you gonna like throw stones when you live in
I
a
had a-
class fucking
Why is he saying so what if he's saying that Tipster's a simp for doing the same thing? This guy makes no sense.
house, my guy?
I've talked to Destiny. I've talked to Destiny.
That's it?
FOMO.
Just Destiny FOMO?
no.
Just-
What does Destiny FOMO have to do with anything? He keeps using her as an example. Like, what does she have to do with anything?
I've talked to
Destiny
a few,
FOMO.
no, I've talked to others too, but what did I say? That was so damning. I don't send pictures. I have conversations with people. I don't simp. I do
So
not.
how are you,
My
so how are you
ass.
gonna talk about like?
So how come this lady's saying you sent a dick video that you admitted to? First he lied, and now today or yesterday he was saying it was revenge porn. This guy's a liar.
Somebody like talking to girls or whatever when you do the same fucking thing?
Because you're like, oh wait, you're so dude. You literally like say sexual things. You used to DM someone at 2 a.m. I never.
This guy literally sent a I've been attracted to you since 2008 voicemail.
Did any of that shit? That's the fucking difference.
You
I have
haven't. You
conversations.
havenent.
I have
Tipster
conver-
You
knows.
haven't. Okay.
I haven't.
You better hope that doesn't come out. You better hope that doesn't come out.
Tipster
No,
knows.
Say what was in the DM without giving a name right now, or you're full of shit. Say
You know why he wants Tipster to say it was in the DM? So he can go and gaslight whatever girl it is that told Tipster, so he could fucking try to do some damage control like he did the other day. And he convinced that girl that it was a mistake that she went on to Locale Live, and he gaslit her into being upset about it, and that he fed her the whole it's revenge porn line. If it was revenge porn, why don't you take her to the authorities, Rich? No, it's because you're trying to prep yourself. If he gives you a line of something that a girl said, you're going to try to contact them and try to fucking damage control. You're a coward.
Say it.
No, it's not my place to say anything. But all I'm
Then you
saying
don't-
is you better hope that these women don't come forward. That's all
Then
I'm
you-
saying.
They
man.
will.
That's
I hope they
all I'm
do.
saying.
I
You don't
hope
have
they
anything,
fucking
then.
do.
If they don't have something to show either, you
Okay.
don't have anything.
Okay, you better hope it
See,
doesn't.
he plays all these whataboutism, semantics, and all this bull crap. Like, why would he have something to show? Why would he show off? Why is it that you don't ever have to show proof, or you don't ever have to show screenshots or evidence of shit, but you need everybody else to? Clown shoes, man. Coward bullshit.
Doesn't come out, my guy. Because even Jay said when he had access to your Twitter account, he saw you in the DMs. With
It'll
girls,
come
so-
out.
Okay.
And it'll be glorious.
Okay, so what the fuck is the big deal?
What
Well,
is it
you're
then?
The one who, you're the one
What's the big deal? Is why are you melting down every day if there's no big deal?
who brought up like sliding in people's DMs and shit. So I'm just
No,
saying, like, you
Tipster,
don't really,
Tipster,
you don't
you know what,
belong
I'll-
in
I
like
will
you
do-
don't you
okay,
shouldn't be
here's
throwing
what I'll
stones
do.
in a glass house,
Here's
bro.
what
That's
I'll
all I'm
do.
Oh,
saying.
of course he's
Here's
throwing
what I'll do.
stones.
You could
Dude's a
watch
joke.
one of your documentaries with me. You could come on a stream with me, and we'll see how they compare. Well, why don't you
What
do
the
that?
fuck does it matter? The whole point of like a lot of
Because
those
having-
videos is trying to
because
prove
having-
that like I cheated on my wife. Meanwhile,
No.
I just celebrated 11 years of marriage with my wife, and you're
Yep.
lonely, sad, and pathetic.
Damn.
I'm not. But listen
Lonely
to me
sa-
a second. Well,
Did
you-
he just
Oh,
say
yeah,
he's
you-
not?
you
Does
got-
your-
Lonely,
you
sad, and
got- You got a
pathetic?
wife? You got a wife?
Did he just say he's not lonely, sad, and pathetic? He's beyond lonely, sad, and pathetic. And no, he does not have a wife. He has an ex-fiancée that there's screenshots of her messaging Tattoo Chick 14 saying, stay away from my fucking fiance or my boyfriend or my guy. There's literal proof that this dude has cheated. He tries to say he wasn't officially with somebody. Well, when you're talking to somebody for decades in a sexual manner, you don't have to be official with them. That's still emotionally cheating.
You got somebody that you're in a long-term committed relationship with?
He's
'Cause I
fucking
sure as
owning
hell
him.
do.
and
he's
you're still
owning
online
him.
The
searching
last
for
time
other
I was
women.
watching you have a meltdown on stream, I was sitting next to my wife while having dinner while watching you lose your fucking mind.
Damn, he was your fucking dinner entertainment. That's fucking owning.
What does that have to do with what you're saying right now?
Because
See,
you're a
this is what-
sad, lonely, pathetic loser. And the
Damn.
only reason you're failing right now is
Fuck.
because you need to log off and you need to get your shit together, okay?
He's right.
So, like, good luck to you.
Pause 1
Best of
second.
luck to you,
Don't-
Rich.
no,
Oh, look,
you
he's
roll
trying to
ahead.
he's trying to pause. He's trying to pause. He lost that conversation hard. He lost that conversation fucking hard.
Fucking
And
clown.
You don't
Peace,
get
bitch.
to end. He just pulled a fucking Phil.
Oh, and of course he has to mention Phil. And then he hits the fucking applause button. That applause button is his fucking clutch. Like, that's his crutch. That's all he does to make himself feel better about himself. He really hit the applause button.
And he just pulled a fucking Phil.
Why does he hit that applause button? Does he think that made him look good? Rich, that conversation did not make you look good. That conversation did not make you look
I
good
hit off.
at all. At all. If anything, you looked fucking terrible. Tipster fucking owns you. Tipster fucking defeated you. He put you in your place. He called you lonely. He said you don't have anybody to go back home to love. You're a lonely man who's lost his way. You have mental issues and you need help. You need to log off the internet already. You need to chill down. You need to realize that you're only hurting yourself coming on these streams and attacking people and telling them, pause, let me finish. The only thing that needs to pause is your internet service. You need to get off the internet and you need to do something with your life now because it's going downhill fast.